Our country is traditionally multiconfessional. Throughout its history, people of different religious backgrounds have peacefully lived together, respecting a neighbor's right to worship his religion, freely and consciously choose his own religious belief and secular views. But namely, this very right of a citizen has become the target of terrorist organizations, including ISIS. Syria, 2016. The country torn apart by the war. Tens of thousands killed. Hundreds of thousands refugees, millions of destroyed lives. And amidst this turmoil, there arises a new threat to the whole world: ISIS. ISIS is a terrorist organization that uses Islam as a cover. They've declared that they've established a caliphate without getting any approval of Muslim Ummah and nominated a pseudo-caliph. There are 1.5 million of Muslims in the world. All the Orthodox Muslims of the world oppose these people and name them Kharijites. Tens and thousands of ISIS militants die every day in the fight against the government troops and under the airstrikes of coalition forces. People recruited by IS exposed to danger themselves and their wives and children. The terrorist organization ISIS poses a grave threat to the whole world. Unfortunately, there are some Kazakhstan citizens among IS members. As a rule, the Islamic State recruits young people who have just begun learning something about Islam, and those who were taught the rules of Islam mainly by radical worshippers. Hundreds of families worldwide have already lost their children to ISIS. They have practically no chance to come back home. For that very reason, our government is taking active preventive measures against extremism and terrorism involving non-governmental organizations and experts. Going to a foreign country to fight, holding a gun and aiming it at your own Muslim brothers fully contradict our Islam religion. Nowadays, a lot of those who fight in Syria come back home realizing that they've made a grave mistake. The trouble is that they go there together with their wives and children, which also goes against Islam. Therefore, we have to work hard to prevent our youth from being deceived and used for somebody's benefit. Try to always exercise reasonable caution. Don't be tempted by curiosity to the detriment of common sense. There are people who found themselves entangled with ISIS as a result of being overconfident. They were convinced they would be able to control themselves in any conditions and would never fall under anybody's influence. Alas, their overconfidence led to a tragic result. Today, ISIS has waged a war against the Muslims themselves. This war is against each human being. Many people might say, Syria is far away, this will not affect me. But the truth is, no one can feel secured against this plague. We can defeat this evil only if we come together. Caution your children, relatives and friends against the destructive ideology of terrorist organizations. The ISIS activity is entirely aimed at destroying the link connecting people with their faith, ancestors, society, all the world treasure of human cultural traditions.